Welcome into another video, y'all. You know we got to cover some 2K content in, and I just saw Uncle Demi was releasing something to do with the cap breakers and them being buffed. If you guys know anything about cap breakers, guys, they completely changed NBA 2K and the way that you do builds to make us feel like we had some really dominant guys here. Look, I don't want to get too much of a yapping action here. I want to get into Demi's video and let's see what he has to say about cap breakers and them getting buffed. So
all right, so today what we're going to be looking at, my nephews and nieces, is truly something special. As we all know, with 2K27 coming right around the corner, we will be getting, news and you know how the rollout.
Y'all, the rollouts are just getting started too. We are so close to getting these rollouts, guys. Just a few weeks away before we start getting some information. I'm excited about that.
It is. I want to again talk about something that's really big, and that is going to be the future of cap breakers. Now, again, I want to stress, in no way, shape, or form do I know anything about 27.
Do you guys believe that? I don't believe that at all. We know Uncle Demi knows some things and he can't say it out loud. He knows more. You just got to listen to what he's talking about.
I'm 100% out of the loop, but again, it's just my experience and just understanding how the cycle of the games go that this is the direction I feel like they're going to go. Now, if you remember correctly, cap breakers was something that was initially just used as a rep reward. And as it became very popular and also very lucrative, they decided to add them within the season pass. And obviously, when 2K22 Next Gen introduced the season pass, we knew as a community that there was going to be a plethora of things that they could do. And they experimented and they tried a lot of things, but the only thing that really entices somebody to buy the season pass or to make sure they get that season pass completed is the cap breaker.
Well, you don't necessarily have to buy the season pass. That's actually on that free track that you get. The pass that you buy, the premium pass, actually gets you the VC and stuff like that. But the cap breakers are usually on the free one, so you don't have to buy the season pass. So if you haven't played 2K yet, looking to get into it, and you don't really know much about it, just know that you don't have to pay for the season pass to get these cap breakers. I'm interested to see. I agree with what he's saying though. The cap breakers are a really big thing for NBA 2K, and people want to get that. That's how you expand your build. And if you don't get on there to get to level 40 in a season, you can't get that cap breaker for the rest of that 2K series, right? So all of 2K26, if you don't get that cap breaker, you're kind of up shit's creek, right? So it gives you incentive to get on the game to get to level 40. I think that's what he's alluding to.
So 2K found their golden goose when it comes to the park community.
Yeah.
We all know how lucrative my team is. It's still the most lucrative side of the business, but the cap breakers have definitely eaten into that percentage of how much my team brings in for the for Take Two. So with the cap breakers currently set as is, and as you see, they are starting to experiment more and more as far as making your builds really good. And if you don't know, one thing about NBA 2K, they don't want anything to prevent somebody from doing my team. Ultimate team in any game is going to be the breadwinner, right?
Yeah.
So for so long, we've always said why are our players not able to be truly in gameplay? Why can I not truly make Kobe Bryant? Why can't I do that? Well, you don't want to do that is because if you can make Kobe Bryant, or you can make Giannis, or you can make Shaq and then what's the purpose of going and playing my team? You see what I'm saying?
I don't agree with that, Uncle Demi, because making Shaq, but in my team, you get to the upper levels of Shaq, and he's over there playing point guard shooting threes. I don't think anyone's making a 7'3" guard, or the 7'3" center, 7'2", 7'1" center, who's going out there doing too many of the Kyrie Irving dribble moves, busting a three with his back turned like Steph Curry. They got big guys that can shoot threes. They got some guys who can do some dribble moves. but not like the My Team. I think it's completely different, but let's see what else he has to say.
My team does not need any competition within the game. If you want to be able to, be that GOAT or be that good with your player, then you need to go to My Team. What Capbreakers did was give us the feeling that we were able to finally get closer to having a really, really big overpowered
like
build, almost like
yeah.
how it was in 2K19. If you hit Legend and then you was able to upgrade all of your badges and be able to have all those Hall of Fame badges and all, etc. Same thing for 2K20 also. You were able to get the ability to finally be able to make a overpowered build, right? So what is my take for 2K27 in these Capbreakers? Well, one thing I know for a fact is that, well, again, I don't want to say for a fact, but it's going to come back in the passes, right? So the season pass, you can expect Capbreakers to come back.
Of course.
You can also expect to be able to now see exactly what these Capbreakers are going to look like in the My Player Builder.
He said you will be able to see that. Did y'all catch his verbiage? Hold on, let's back up a little bit. Listen to what he says. Listen closely to what he says. He didn't say you might be able to. Listen.
Expect to be able to now see exactly what these Capbreakers are going to look like in the My Player Builder.
Demi, how you gonna tell me you have no insider information? Come on, bro. But that's a big W though, because you would have to make your build, get into the park, look at your Capbreakers, come back out, delete your character, create them again, seeing it inside the builder is gonna make it's gonna make life so much easier.
So beforehand, you had to make the build, load into the park, then see what Capbreakers you have. If you didn't like the setup, you can back out and do it all over again.
Yep.
Well, that was such a pain in the ass.
Sure
was.
It
was such a major complaint. Then obviously, in my opinion, it would make...
You see how he added my opinion? In my opinion, bro, you just threw that in there, bro. You know something, Uncle Demi.
A lot of sense to be able to finally have that. So I do expect that. That is one of the expectations I expect to see. Making a build and then being able to see the Capbreaker layout for that particular build, so then you can decide if this is going to be the better build, the best build or not. That's really, really critical when it comes to making builds. But on the same token, people messing up their builds or finding out that all they had to do was move one attribute and have a better build. Of course, that spins into making more money. But don't look at the dev team as the dev team's looking how to exploit something like that. They genuinely want to make something good. They genuinely want to have that transparency there. So I do expect to have that in the My Player Builder. And of course, the Capbreakers coming out in seasons passes. Now, what can 2K do to continue to build off of that? That is...
See this right here though, this invisibility draws and stuff, they gotta get rid of all that. Ain't nobody want no invisibility draws out there playing on no hoop and no guys, bro. That's
is going to be the most critical portion of it. What can they do to make that even better than what it was before? And the big one, in my opinion, is that to make the Capbreakers even stronger.
How?
Okay, so if you have the ability to make Capbreakers even stronger and to give us more Capbreakers, it is just going to allow us to continue to have to buy in to get that.
Yeah, more
almost
Capbreakers
to the point to where you can expect Capbreakers to be all over the place for potentially. Remember, you had to do quests. You can get Capbreakers for doing quests. You could get Capbreakers for getting specializations. I mean, there were so many things that you could do with Capbreakers, or to be able to get Capbreakers, that I would not be surprised if there was something set up to where you can get an additional maybe 40, 35 Capbreakers in 2K27. More Capbreakers. And don't expect your builds to be worse. Expect them to still be really good like they are, but then
I actually don't mind them being more, and I hope that it's rewarding the people that are on the game and playing. Like, you have to get the level 40, get to the Capbreaker or whatnot. I want there to be a grind. You have to do, there's some things, you know how you have your specializations, you have to grind that specialization to get like a rebounding Capbreaker or a playmaking Capbreaker, whatever. Something that you would have to grind to reward the people who are on the game playing. That's what I want.
And the Capbreakers are to continue to build on top of that, to where who knows what the potential would be. In my opinion, I feel like when it's all said and done, the cap breakers are just in the builder. The way it's set up, it's just too lucrative for 2K to actually have to try to change that. It doesn't make any sense to change it at all. Because you're making too much money off of it. You know, even someone like myself, I don't play 2K all the time, but I know like, yo, I gotta get on the game to at least get level 40 so I can get my cap breaker.
Yep.
Right? And a lot of us are like that. A lot of us don't, and 2K doesn't care. Well, 2K cares about obviously if you're on the game or not. But at the end of the day, they really care about the transaction. So if they know, like, hey, man, if they're looking at the data and they're like, well, look at this. Lil Timmy or a lot of people like Uncle Demi, you know, they're not playing the game enough to be able to complete that season pass. So what they have to do is they are paying the money up front just to get it.
Yep.
Right? Get it up front so then I'm able to keep up with the time. So when I do get back on the game, I'm not going to be that guy or gal that does not have all the necessary cap breakers. So expect that. And again, I want to be surprised if the price to buy the season pass or to go from level 1 to level 2, like to skip levels, is going to be even more and more expensive. I felt like it was expensive already this year.
Yeah.
Dang near $80 if you went from 0 to 40.
Sheesh.
Expect that to go up too. There's no incentive for them to stop. Right? It's supply and demand. People are buying these passes left and right because they want to get those cap breakers.
Yeah.
The whole central part of Park now is cap breakers. Period. So do not expect that to leave. It's going to be there. Expect more cap breakers. Expect more pricing as far as skipping levels. This is what I feel because it's too lucrative. And as they're getting less and less player base, because this is another video, but I can speak on it briefly. There's less and less people playing 2K, but that smaller percentage is the one that's allowing 2K to continue year over year to make more money, is because they're squeezing more and more dollars out of those dedicated players. So that's what I expect. Cap breakers, again, they were fun, but don't expect them to be cheaper. Expect them to grow off that, add more cap breakers, up the prices and skip levels to get to those cap breakers. But y'all let me know in the comment section, what do y'all think about that? Is it a W? Is it an L? Other than that, it's your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. I'll be back.
I like the aspect. I'm glad I watched this video because I think overall cap breakers is what is helping expand NBA 2K. And if they add even more cap breakers in NBA 2K27, I just want there to be something behind that where you don't have to pay money, and I get that you can pay for the season pass if you need to, but I want it to be based on a grinding base. Like the people who are on there, you know, like reward the people who are doing and playing the video game. Because yes, you can get on there and spend your money and get your cap breakers, but there has to be an avenue to get cap breakers that doesn't revolve around getting money, like the specializations that we're seeing. And if we do that, people are really enjoying the cap breakers. I think that's what's going to help 2K27 push forward even more, guys. But look, I just wanted to react to another one of Uncle Demi's videos. I'm going to leave his video or his link to his channel down in the description below. Go give him a like on this video. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. He's always giving us good information. I want you guys to ride with that. I like to do reactions to some of his videos and other people's videos as well. Make sure you guys hit a like button on the channel. Hit a subscribe button. We are a new NBA 2K content channel. I'm going to put out a lot of information myself as the news starts dropping in this cycle. We also like to do live streams over there on Twitch. The link will be in the description to my Twitch channel as well. We go live over there all the time playing NBA 2K and some other plethora of games as well, guys. I can't wait to see you guys on the next video. We'll see you guys next time.